Sunday morning, and the church is buzzing. You know how it is. The benches are groaning. The tambourines are getting warmed up. And my sister Rose and I are right here in the front row middle, prime real estate. The best spot for seeing everything and everyone. We've got our Bibles open, but let's be real. Our mouths are about to be busier than the praise team. Rose leans over, keeping her voice low. Pearl, before service starts, did you see Mama this morning? I try to keep a straight face. I really do. Which part? The wig or the dress? We both clamp our hands over our mouths, trying to turn our laughter into holy coughs. And then, we see her. Our mother, Mama Grace, strutting down the center aisle like it's a Paris Fashion Week runway. She's in her late 60s, but you wouldn't know it from the outfit. The skirt is tight, the blouse is covered in glitter, and she's wearing these huge sunglasses indoors. She's walking so slow, you'd think she was timing her entrance with the organist. Rose whispers, "Lord, have mercy." Mama's dressed like she's going to the club right after communion. I can't help it. At her age, her knees should be praying, not showing. We watch as Mama Grace finally takes a seat 2 rows ahead of us and crosses her legs with all the drama of a soap opera star. That skirt rides up so high, it's practically a belt. Rose gasps, "Pearl." That dress is fighting for its life. That dress is on a 40-day fast, and it's not breaking it. We're shaking the whole pew now, trying to muffle our giggles. It's a losing battle. Why does Mama always try to dress like the young girls from the choir? Rose asks, shaking her head. Because, as she always says, age is just a number. Rose isn't having it. Yeah, but style is a responsibility. Just then, Mama Grace reaches up to adjust her wig. But instead of a simple pat, the whole thing shifts. It's just slightly sideways, noticeably sideways. I nudge Rose. Hold on. Is that wig migrating north? That wig is on a mission trip to her forehead. Suddenly, the choir bursts into a powerful hymn. That's Mama Grace's cue. She jumps to her feet, hands in the air, ready to praise. And then we hear it, a loud, sharp crack. The sound echoes through the sanctuary. Everyone turns. Mama Grace's shoe just snapped clean off her feet. Rose puts her head in her hands. Jesus. The heel backslid. That shoe couldn't maintain the anointing, I whisper back, trying not to explode with laughter. But you have to give it to her. Mama Grace doesn't miss a beat. She just keeps on praising, one foot on a heel, the other flat on the floor, completely unfazed. Rose shakes her head in disbelief. You see? She can never maintain the look. Something always goes wrong. Never, I agree. Remember last week? Her false eyelashes were so heavy she couldn't open her eyes after prayer. And what about the lipstick on her teeth during her testimony? The whole front row saw it. We're both about to lose it when the pastor steps up to the pulpit. He clears his throat, looks out over the congregation, and says, "Some of us are so busy trying to look young on the outside, we forget to live righteous on the inside." I freeze. Rose and I exchange a wide-eyed look. That sermon point just hit Mama directly. As if on cue, Mama Grace turns around in her seat and shoots us a look that could curdle milk. She leans back and whispers just loud enough for us to hear. I hear every single word you two are whispering. We immediately straighten up, trying to look like perfect, angelic daughters. Rose stammers, "Mama, we were just admiring your confidence." Confidence? She hisses back. At your age, you two should be minding your salvation, not my skirt. Then she turns back around, chin held high. There's a long, tense silence. We sit there stiff as boards for about 5 seconds. Then, I lean over to Rose again. Still, the dress is short. She nods, a tiny smile playing on her lips. And the wig is crooked. We nod in solemn agreement. After the service, we're all standing outside by the church gate. And there's Mama Grace, laughing and chatting with a group of girls from the youth choir, looking like she's one of them. Rose sighs. Mama really thinks she's 25. She's 25 in spirit, I say, 68 in body, and completely confused in fashion. We both let out a long, dramatic sigh. It's hopeless. Then Rose turns to me, a serious look on her face. But Pearl, Yes, Rose. When we get to be her age. Do you think we're going to dress like this too? We pause. We look at each other. The thought hangs in the air for a second before we both burst out laughing. Loud, unapologetic laughter. God forbid, I say, catching my breath. But knowing us. Rose grins, striking a pose. We're already practicing. And with that, we strut away, gossiping, laughing, and just being ourselves. Thank you for watching this story. If you enjoyed it, please remember to subscribe, share this video with your friends, leave a comment, and like this video. Your support helps us create more stories just like this one. See you in the next video.